In a crowded Capitol reception room, Governor Greg Abbott met with a group of Texas sheriffs Wednesday afternoon. A statement in support of Abbott's efforts to secure the border was read.
We further request that the United States government, without delay, assist in securing the border.
Earlier in the day, Abbott was at a conference organized by the Texas Public Policy Foundation. While there, he spoke about the ongoing legal battle in multiple courts over the state's new immigration law, SB 4.
Like watching a tennis match, the ball goes back and forth across the net constantly.
The latest legal bounce landed in the Fifth Circuit Court of Appeals Wednesday morning. A special hearing was held by a 3-judge panel on whether or not to allow the enforcement of SB 4, which would allow local law enforcement officers to arrest migrants caught crossing the border between ports of entry and arrest those caught later who admit that they did it. The possibility of ruling to keep the hold in place did not deter the governor from saying this.
But even without SB 4, Texas has the legal authority to arrest people coming across the razor wire barriers on our border, and we will continue to use our arrest authority and arrest people coming across the border illegally.
Arrests by DPS troopers are currently being done under state trespassing law.
To have an administrative stay bounce all the way up to the U.S. Supreme Court and back again to the Fifth Circuit for an argument the next day is really unprecedented.
Constitutional law attorney David Cole told me a trial in Austin may still be in play, but he expects more hearings.
It's not even the end game for this appeal.
So neither side, really, regardless of what the ruling is, can claim victory, right?
That's right. They can claim a temporary victory. They can say, look, we're good to go for the next month or two on this, and they have a right to seek emergency review of that in the Supreme Court.
How chaotic do you think will be the next couple of days?
Hard to say. I mean, I'm not sure Texas is really ready to become a country and have its own immigration policy. I'm not sure that they're really willing to go all in on something where the courts could easily go the other direction once they've heard the merits of the case and potentially risk some big civil rights liability for wrongfully jailing people or something in the meantime. There may be a lot of things for the cameras if the law becomes effective. I don't know how serious Texas is going to be about devoting massive resources to this until it's worked its way fully through the appeal process.